Welcome to Maine Public News Connect, original news stories from Maine Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, May 12th, and here are the week's top stories. Dozens of asylum seekers have arrived recently in Sanford, a small city in southern Maine. Many said they were hoping to find emergency shelter in the city. Most of the individuals and families to arrive in Sanford are from Angola and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and said they arrived first in Portland. Sanford was able to place a few families in local motels, but now city officials say they have no more emergency housing available for new arrivals. The city is working with aid groups to manage the situation. As emergency housing filled up in Sanford, at least one asylum seeker couple said they spent the night in a church because they had nowhere else to go. Maine lawmakers are considering several bills to reform the state's General Assistance Program, which has become a lifeline for asylum seekers who do not qualify for other aid programs while they wait for their work permits. Several bills in the legislature aim to relieve the burden on local governments, which administer the program, by directing the state to pay a greater share of the cost. Other bills call for restricting who can access the program by imposing a 180-day state residency requirement for someone to receive benefits. Immigration advocates warned the residency requirement would have a devastating impact on asylum seekers who must wait at least 180 days before becoming eligible for a work permit. All of Maine's population growth over the last few years can be attributed to people moving to the state from abroad or from other parts of the country. That's according to new census data published this spring, which covered the period from April 2020 to July 2022. During that time, a net total of more than 34,000 people moved to Maine, about 10% of whom arrived from other countries. Every county in the state saw an increase in international migration during this time. The counties that saw the most arrivals from other countries include Cumberland, Androscoggin, and York. Scientists say ticks, small arachnids that can carry diseases, are expanding their range into northern and eastern Maine amid a mild winter and recent rain. Last year, Maine recorded more than 2,600 cases of Lyme disease, an illness transmitted by ticks that can cause fever, headache, and fatigue. The state also recorded increasing numbers of the Powassan virus, which is still rare but can cause more severe disease. To prevent tick bites, public health experts recommend wearing bug repellent and staying on trails while hiking. After spending time outdoors, experts recommend putting clothes in the dryer for 10 minutes to kill the bugs and checking your body for any ticks. This has been Maine Public News Connect. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. We are happy to collaborate on this project with the monthly multimedia publication Amjambo Africa, our official media partner. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as Koo and Patricia Ewan, Seaport Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, Maine Housing, and IDEX. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Ewan, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
Juntos. Ensemble.
Warajir.
Junto.
Seaport Credit Union. Together.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com.
Has paying your mortgage been a struggle since COVID-19? The Maine Homeowner Assistance Fund could help. You may be eligible for up to $50,000 in aid. Apply today at mainehomeownerhelp.org.